Okay. Hello, fellow college student trying to get through speech class. I just want to start off by saying that I just watched your speech about being a hero, and I thought it was great. I found it to be very inspiring. Not only was I interested from the get-go, but I never lost the attention, and your message definitely got through to me. Although you did a good job organizing and delivering your speech, there were a few minor areas that could use a little bit of improvement. By making these slight changes in order to improve your speech, I believe it would make it that much better. Right now, I just want to inform you on why transitions are important, as well as how gestures can sometimes be distracting to the audience. First, I'd like to share with you why transitions are important when delivering a speech. According to the ACA Open Knowledge Online Guide, transitions keep all the elements of a speech flowing together. Transitions allow you to show the connections between all of the elements of a speech, relate to all different parts of a speech to the main purpose, and help the audience to see how everything fits together into a complete and coherent speech. Chapter 11 in my public speaking handbook that I read for my speech course talks about transitions and the fact that not only are there verbal transitions, but nonverbal ones as well. Because I wasn't able to pick up on any transitions in your speech, I think that you should really consider adding either verbal or nonverbal transitions to it. This really helps to make the speech flow together, as well as indicate to the audience that you are moving on. Even simple words such as first, next, moving on, and in addition can really help the flow and delivery, as well as keep your audience on track. Finally, let's take a look at why gestures should be used to be effective, not distracting. While watching your speech, I thought you incorporated hand gestures well, but I couldn't help but to be very distracted by the loud pounding noise the podium made every time you rested your hands on it. Again, referring to the Public Speaking Handbook, Chapter 17 goes over gestures. All I can say is that I'm glad none of your gestures qualified as being one of the problem gestures listed in this chapter. You at least added ones which emphasize your speech, but maybe a little bit too much emphasizing. I stumbled upon an online article that talks about distracting mannerisms to avoid when giving a speech. The website I retrieved this off of was morebettersmarts.com. According to this website, your gestures and movements when giving a speech should complement your message, not distract from it. The article goes on to talk about how videotaping you during a speech can help you to pinpoint unnecessary gestures when later reviewing it. In your case, because it was videotaped, I think that you were able to realize that the podium was just not your friend during this speech. As much as you may not have been resting your hand on it very hard, to the audience it seemed very loud and very distracting. I think that now that you're aware of the podium's loud potential, you can easily eliminate the distracting sounds from your future speeches. So as you can see, the few areas I critiqued were nothing too serious. I hope that you are willing to consider the constructive criticism I have shared with you. Maybe you could take the information I have given to help make your speech flawless. Once again, your speech was awesome, and I applaud you for giving such an inspiring one. Keep up the good work, and by tweaking a few minor areas, your speech will be you will be an exceptional public speaker.
Fantastic.